Diversity is not about numbers. It's the key to a brighter future. As we prepare for the Martin Luther King Day of Service, I think about the term diversity, which seems to be in vogue these days among political leaders, corporate officials, and those on the talk show circuit as they discuss our multicultural society. Unfortunately, many of these leaders and talking heads see diversity only as a set of metrics, as if the numbers themselves, how many, how much, what percentage, were the sign of success or failure. I believe they're missing the point. By scrambling to highlight, manipulate, or favorably frame the statistics, they're failing to truly appreciate the power of diversity. The numbers are only the tip of the iceberg. And like that iceberg, 90% of diversity's true power is not immediately visible. My 40 years in the military have taught me that diversity should not be considered an objective or an end state, but rather a means to an end. That end being improved rates of mission success and stronger, more resilient teams. Those focused on the numbers are not only missing the point, they're missing an opportunity. Diversity brings with it an alternate set of background experiences, an alternate set and way of seeing the present, an alternate view of the future. Leaders are wise to consider these alternate perspectives. Without them, organizations and corporations wither, and communities stagnate. The power that diversity brings with it isn't leveraged overnight. It's not simply the creation of a diversity officer on your organization's manning chart. It isn't so much about keeping the statistics as it is about changing the culture. That change, if embraced by both leadership and the organization's membership, can be exciting, engaging, and transforming for everyone it touches. Leveraging this new culture of diversity requires a different way of listening. Listening to learn, listening to gain insight, rather than listening to respond with those traditional messages of the past. Questions that seem simple, but are truly challenging must be asked. Those questions often come in pairs. For example, how is our product or service perceived in today's marketplace? And how must it change to remain attractive in tomorrow's? Do our current operational processes still make sense in today's environment? And how can and must they change to serve both the workforce and the clientele of the future? And how do we build training pipelines that will produce technically competent thinkers and engaged operators from all backgrounds? And how do we tap into those talent pipelines? Now, perhaps the most simplest question is the most perplexing. After years of being told no, how can we get to yes? Creating that diverse workplace where everyone feels ownership can help you and your organization answer some of those tough questions. Enabling that engaged workforce to act upon those answers results in greater products or service appeal in the corporate sector. It results in greater acceptance of services in the public sphere. The result is economic growth, greater opportunity across the corporate spectrum, and a healthier community. So this year, rather than just capturing demographic statistics for your organization, I urge you to ask how you and your organization, your business, or your community can change. Change the way you are structured. Change how you can better assess the present and the future. Change the way you collaborate going forward. Encourage new and different thinking from all on your team Seek the perspectives across your team. You're bound to produce an end state with metrics that you'll be proud to measure. Thank you very much.